Have you ever heard whispers of a temple where flag defies the wind? And why would a master craftsman cry while creating a deity? Join us on a journey to unveil the captivating story of Lord Jagannath, his unique form and unwavering faith that brought him to life. Namaste. Welcome everyone to our channel. Today we embark on a captivating exploration of Puri Temple and Lord of the Universe. Get ready for a story filled with mystery, devotion and a touch of the divine. This magnificent temple is located on the east coast of India, is one of the Char Dham's 4 sacred adepts in Hinduism, attracting millions of devotees each year who came seeking blessings and a glimpse of the divine. The Jagannath Puri temple is a place steeped in tradition and captivating rituals. But did you know? The colossal chariots used in the annual Rath Yatra festival here are rebuilt every year, using a specific type of wood called Dharma Brahma, wood of God. This miraculous wood possesses a unique property: it floats in water. This seemingly simple fact adds another layer of mystery to the already fascinating story of Lord Jagannath. The origin of Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath, also known as the Lord of the Universe, is a unique deity with a captivating story. Unlike other Hindu gods who are often shown as their beautiful humans, Lord Jagannath's form is different, with large round eyes and no hands or feet. But this very form holds deep symbolism, representing the all-encompassing nature of divine and the universality of his presence. The story of Lord Jagannath's appearance in Puri. The Lord Jagannath is an incarnation of Lord Krishna, with his siblings Balabhadra and Subhadra. Their unique wooden forms with oversized heads and eyes hold a captivating mystic. For devotees, these are not just an idols, but the living expression of the divine, radiating love, power and production. The history of Lord Jagannath is a story of devotion, the eternal love between man and God. It tells how the prayers of the devotee caused the Lord to make his appearance in a wondrous way. And it tells how Krishna came as a deity Jagannath, so that he could accept loving services from all classes of men. The ancient Vedic literature described the king Indrajimna ruled a very calm and wealthy country. His capital city Avantipura was peaceful and prosperous in a way we can't even imagine today. But something was missing in his heart. Even though his kingdom thrived, he felt empty. He craved something more than a riches and power. He wanted to see God himself. This is difficult fate, even for the greatest monarchs in the world. The Gita states that such a boon is rarely achieved by the mystic who devote their entire lives to the God realization. Usually, the more one is involved in material activities, the less likely one is to make spiritual advancement. So, how it is possible for a king observed in their worldly efforts to obtain the Lord's special mercy? Krishna doesn't care how rich or powerful you are. Those things are nothing compared to his amazingness. What truly matters to him is how much love you have for him. And sometimes Krishna can be conquered by a very pure love. The search begins. One day, the king Indrajimna felt sad for he couldn't directly serve God. Then out of nowhere, a visitor showed up. He told an amazing story to king. He said he saw people worshipping God directly, but in a special statue form called Neel. The visitor explained that God can appear in many ways throughout the ages, and sometimes he manifests in a form of stone or just to please his devotees and accept their loving service. The traveler described how on the remote mountain top of Neel he had seen the demigod worshipping the Lord. The king immediately dispatched his chief Brahmanical priest Vidyapati to find this deity, so that all of Avantipura will be presented at the lotus feet of the Lord as an offering of love. Vidyapati travelled for months and he finally reached the Mount Neeladri. There he met some tribal people living near the holy spot. Vidyapati ended up marrying the chief's daughter Lalita. Turns out her father Vishwavasu had been secretly worshipping the Lord from a long time. Lalita convinced her father to show Vidyapati a special statue called Neelamadam. But there was a catch. Vishwavasu said Vidyapati would only see it blindfolded. Now Vidyapati wasn't exactly a rule follower. He secretly sprinkled the mustard seeds all along the way, figuring they would spread later and help him to find the statue again. For years, only Vishwavasu and his tribes has been taking care of Lord Neelamadava with fruits and flowers. But then something incredible happened. Neelamadava spoke to Vishwavasu, revealing that he wanted a king named Indradimna and other common people to worship him. Vishwavasu was heartbroken at the thought of Lord leaving. God's plans are always a mystery. Sometimes he shows mercy by letting us be near him. Other times he separates from us to make us miss him even more. This separation can actually make our love for him even stronger. Even though the statue spoke directly to him, Vishwavasu didn't care. He was too sad that Neelamadava was going away. Blaming Vidyapati for messing things up, Vishwavasu tied the poor guy with ropes. Luckily, Lalita heard Vidyapati's cries and set him free so he could head back home. The deity vanishes. Vidyapati finally made it back, and King Indradimna wasted no time. He hopped on his chariot with his army and followed the trail of tiny mustard plants, which Vidyapati left behind. But when they reached the spot, they found the temple doors locked tight, and the Neelamadava was gone. Everyone thought Vishwavasu must have taken the statue. After all, he wouldn't want to lose the Lord. But when they found him, he was clearly heartbroken about the Neelamadava leaving. They didn't believe his sadness and threw him in jail away. Suddenly, Narada Muni, a great sage, appeared and revealed what had really happened to Neelamadava. It turns out the Lord decided to leave on his own. But don't worry, he's coming back in a new form called Lord Jagannath. This time he will be blessing the whole world, not just a small group. Whereas Neelamadava had enjoyed the simple and intimate services of Vishwavasu, his appearance as Jagannatha will be benefit of everyone. First, however, Narada Muni announced that a great temple must be constructed. Then Lord Brahma, the chief of demigods, will receive Indradimna on his own planet and plan for the sacred installation of Jagannath Swami, the Lord of the universe. When the temple was finally completed, Narada Muni showed up again and escorted Indradimna to his father Adaban Satyaloka. The home of Lord Brahma is inaccessible to ordinary human beings. But King Indradimna's devotion was so strong, even Lord Brahma was eager to meet him. Lord Brahma further described how Lord Jagannath would appear in a wooden form from a great Kalpavriksha tree, transported from the spiritual planet of Svetadvipa. As Indradimna returned to Earth in a spaceship from Brahma's planet, thinking he had been gone for a blink, big mistake turns out. Way more time had passed than he thought. Everything looked different. No one recognized him in his own kingdom, and his trusted priest Vidyapati had been replaced by another. The sacred tree. King Indradimna was totally lost. Then a mystical crow revealed how all his friends and family had died while he was gone. For the sake of worshipping the Supreme, he had lost everything, family, friends and kingdom. This news could have crushed everyone, but King Indradimna was a trooper. He knows sometimes God tests his followers by taking away the things we love. Determined to bring back the Lord back faster, the king decided to fast until he will die. That's some serious dedication. And guess what? It worked. Lord Jagannatha appeared in a dream, pointing Indradimna to a giant log floating in the ocean. It's not an ordinary tree. It came straight from the spiritual heavens, made up of the same awesome energy as the Lord himself. Even the strongest shoulders couldn't move it through. Just then a random guy from the crowd walks up and left the giant log with no sweat. Turns out this strong man was actually a relative of Vishwavasu, the old tribe leader. He easily carried the special log to Gundicha temple for preparation. The king called in the world's best woodcarvers to bring Lord Jagannath to life, following the holy scriptures exactly. But weird thing, all their tools kept breaking. Just then a mysterious old man named Ananta Maharana showed up and said he could carve the statue. But there was a catch. He needed to work alone for 3 whole weeks with no interruptions. The doors were locked tight, and all they could hear was the tapping of his chisel for days. But after 2 weeks, everything went silent. The king Indradimna started to worry. Did anything happen to old man? the Lord of the Universe, Jagannatha's appearance. Ignoring his advisors who freaked out, the king burst open the doors. What he saw next was shocking. The statue looked nothing like they expected. It had no hands or feet, and the king panicked. Maybe he messed up by opening the doors early. The old carver was also gone, vanished without a trace. The king Indrajamna cursed his foolishness. His newfound friends tried to console him. The descendant of Sabara's tribe said, "Whatever happens is by the God's will. You did out of love, so it cannot be bad." And the chief priest said that deity of Jagannatha along with his brother Balabhadra and sister Subhadra should be painted and wrestled and prepared for the installation ceremony by Lord Brahma. Indrajamna felt ashamed until God's plan was finally revealed by Narada Muni. A passage in the Vedas mentions that the Lord can appear without hands or feet. Some folks who don't believe in God use this to say he isn't real. But look at Jagannatha, he can still bestow blessings and accept offering of love even without hands or feet. Narada Muni wasn't surprised by the statue's form. He actually saw something similar before, way back when he visited Dwaraka. They are talking about Krishna's adventure in Vrindavan, and the Lord must have hovered near them. He felt so much love for his devotees that he went into the trance and his eyes opened wide. His feet and hands retracted into his body. Sharing his transcendental exchange, Krishna's sister and brothers similarly transformed. Then, Narada Muni announced that his father, Lord Brahma, would soon arrive to install the Jagannatha deity. Before the celebration began, Brahma gave Indrajamna divine vision to see that his new friends are actually the source of his old pals, Vidyapati and Vishwavasu, reborn to be with him again. Thus, the story of Jagannatha's appearance ended happily, with the reunion of loving devotees to honor and serve the Lord. Even thousands of years later, the Jagannatha statue is still a source of incredible joy for his followers. And the Rath Yatra festival is the giant celebration of amazing love between God and his devotees. All those who take part in this festival will receive his special blessings and help on his journey back home, back to Godhead. It is believed that the original Lord Jagannath was appeared 15,40,000 years ago. So this story is from that time. I know now you have some questions in your head. Don't worry, you will get answer to those questions. The captivating story of Lord Jagannath is more than a myth. It's a testament to the power of devotion and the unwavering faith that can move mountains, or in this case, colossal logs. But this is just the beginning. The story of Lord Jagannath is mentioned in the ancient scriptures like Rigveda, Kanda Puran, Mahabharata and Ramayana. These ancient scriptures talks about how important Lord Jagannath and Puri temple are. But there's a mystery. Did these books just describe how people already worshipped him? Or did they actually help create the story of Lord Jagannath? In part 2, we are going on another adventure to unlock the secret of the Puri temple. We will see the amazing Rath Yatra festival, explore the temple's unique rituals, and learn even more about the deep spiritual meaning of Lord Jagannath. But most importantly, we will crack open these ancient books and see what they tell us. Looking at ancient books to answer a big question: how did the legend of Lord Jagannath become the part of ancient wisdom? If you liked what you saw, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out part 2.